Santa project is declared officially and successfully over. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You've helped Santa make Christmas a little more joyful for a lot of special children this year. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Where's Oliver? Oh, he's making a last-minute delivery. It's his favorite part every year.
Oh, me too. I delivered 2 talking tiny Tina dolls to 10-year-old tap-dancing twins from Telluride named Tammy and Booth.
Well, Rita and I went in together on a whole cooking set for a little girl from Park Hill who wants to be a famous chef one day.
And I threw in a bunch of my Christmas cookie recipes, you know, just to get her started early.
Oh, all of them? Even the chocolate ginger snap ones with the blue cheese and mustard frosting?
Oh, yeah.
Shane McInerney, right?
Yes, that's right.
Dead letter office. Jordan Marley.
It's nice to meet you. This is my colleague, Rita Hayworth.
Hayworth with an I.
Wow. Nobody ever gets it right the first try.
And you're Norman Dorman.
That's me. You're the guy that made history this year. Well, we processed 22% more Christmas lists thanks to him.
It's impressive.
Well, the powers that be sent me to troubleshoot the Christmas rush, but there wasn't any trouble. You guys going to the Christmas ball tonight?
That's the plan. That is, if we don't have more work to do.
I thought you were all finished.
Not if you're on Team O'Toole.
Ah, the famous Oliver O'Toole. Is it true that he runs some kind of super secret dead letter task force?
We wouldn't exactly say secret, but we do have a rather extensive
License to deliver.
And to Oliver, that's a sacred trust.
So where is this paragon of postal virtue?
Well, he's meeting us at the party.
Oh, that reminds me, I can't find my cummerbund.
It is hanging on the bear underneath my tiara in the DLO.
Tiaras and cummerbunds and bears.
Rita was just voted Miss Special Delivery this past year, and we keep her crown on top of this stuffed bear that's airing out Norman's tuxedo. The DLO is sort of like a second home to us.
Did you guys do everything together? Or will I get a chance to dance with you this evening?
Hi there, I'm Oliver O'Toole. I'm from the Dead Letter Office at the United States Postal System.
I like the new uniform.
Oh, sorry, I have a special event this evening. Do you have a son named Daryl?
Is he in trouble?
No, not at all. He just wrote a letter to Santa Claus, and sometimes they require a little special handling.
So Santa's got elves working at the post office, huh?
Oh, yes. Some are volunteers, some are employees, like...
Like you. Daryl! Come here, baby! What all did he ask for?
Oh, well, I'm not allowed to share the contents of the letter, but I can say that he put a great deal of thought into it.
You know, I wanted to get him one of those electronic book things. He had his heart set on them. They are so expensive. And baby, this man is from the post office, and he wants to talk to you.
Hi, Daryl. I was wondering, did you send your Christmas wish list to Santa Claus this year?
Yeah.
Well, Santa gets so many letters this time of year, sometimes he asks us to help him. This is your answer right here. Special delivery right from the North Pole.
What do you say, baby? Tell the man thank you. Thank you.
You are so welcome.
You want to come in for a cup of coffee?
You know, I'd love to, but I do have to get back because tomorrow is Christmas Eve.
Well, thank you, and thank Santa Claus.
Good night.
Hey, mister. Did Santa get everything?
Yes, the scarf and the gloves.
And the hat. The hat's really important because your ears get really cold.
It is a beautiful hat, Daryl. Your mother is going to be very warm this year. I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I just love Christmas. Makes anything seem possible, you know?
When I was little, I used to spend Christmas at a different foster home every year. I was 8 before I had a Christmas stocking that didn't have somebody else's name on it.
But Santa always found you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 20,000 children in the greater Denver metro area have now had their faith in Santa Claus restored, so it's now time to party. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yeah, Oliver.
Rallying the troops, Ms. McInerney?
Well, look at you. Thought we were meeting you at the ball.
Oh, just a little last-minute inspection before the festivities. Miss McInerney, this is your first Christmas with us. You may not be aware of our golden rule. Norman?
No letter to Santa Claus shall be unanswered. All gifts and responses must be delivered by Christmas Eve.
Rita, update, please.
As of today, we are all caught up.
So far, but anything can happen tomorrow.
Yes, which is exactly why we should eat, drink, and be merry tonight.
Ms. McInerney, you're the only person I know who can rationally combine fatalism with the Christmas spirit.
This isn't Christmas spirit, Mr. O'Toole. This is what desperation looks like after processing 20,000 dead letters in 25 days. Now, I don't celebrate Christmas anymore, but I definitely celebrate getting off work early to go on vacation.
You don't celebrate.
Rita, we only have 15 minutes to get to the salon.
Right.
Norman? What are these? Hockey pucks? They fall off a shipment of sports equipment?
Rita has been baking again. All right, boys, we'll see you later.
Oh, and don't eat all my brownies or you will ruin your appetite.
Promise!
Okay, bye.
What are you wearing tonight?
Oh, I wear the same thing every year. It's green, red, gold, green.
Not this year. There is a dress in the window next door that would curl Norman's cummerbund.
Why would I want to do that?
Rita! Look, I might not be a big fan of Christmas, but it does have its benefits, such as Christmas parties and Christmas bonuses and Christmas mistletoe.
I mean, kiss Norman?
Yes, I mean kiss Norman. Well, come on. Don't tell me you haven't thought about it.
You can't rush these things, you know? I mean, we've never even been on a real date.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. You've got to jumpstart this relationship. You've known each other how long?
3 years, 11 months, 30 days. We were both working the holiday night shift, and I tipped over an entire box of misdirected Christmas fruit basket catalogs. Well, Norma came over to help me pick them up, and when, you know, as we stood up together, our heads bumped and bang.
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 So you're saying there's been some physical contact then?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Every year, they've always had the same entertainment. Mark the Magician guy makes Mrs. Willard from Certified Letters disappear, and then comes the guy from International Shipping that does impressions.
It's true, our Christmas ball traditions rarely vary.
And now, they've added a band. And people are dancing. And they are dancing with each other. And I don't do that.
Well, you should try it, Norman. It is called a ball. After all, it seems appropriate. Not to mention, it's also very good for your... heart. I believe our colleagues have arrived.
Oh, I think I see a curling cummerbund.
Well, what if he asked me to dance?
Oh, what if she asked me to dance?
Rita, you certainly have expanded your wardrobe this year. Very, very festive.
Oh, where is your red and green and gold one that you always wear?
Oh, Shane thought that maybe I should branch out a little, since I'm Miss Special Delivery now.
That is excellent advice. Where is Miss McInerney?
Oh, she was just right here.
Oh, there she is. Anyone like, some punch? I hear the punch is very good this year. Let's get some punch.
I hear it's surf and turf for dinner.
Turf. That's such a funny word. Turf. Turf.
Turf, turf.
Turf. An Old English word derived from the early Saxon of or pertaining to an area considered another's territory.
How can somebody not like Christmas?
Christmas is for kids and people who want to feel like kids again for a little while. All hopeful and magical, peace on earth.
You know, there's a champagne fountain over there if you need something a little stronger.
One never consumes alcohol when one dances the rumba.
You're not dancing.
Not yet.
Nobody gives up Christmas. But sometimes it gets taken from them, and they just need a little help getting it back.
Whatever. It's no big deal.
That's too bad. Where I come from, Christmas is a very big deal.
Oh, where's that?
May I cut in?
Oliver. Jordan, this is my boss, Oliver O'Toole.
Jordan Marley, what a pleasure.
How do you do?
Please, dance.
He's the guy they brought in to troubleshoot the Dear Santa project.
You amaze me.
What? What's the matter?
You were dancing the dance.
Dance? What are you talking about?
If you recall, Miss McInerney, last summer I received dance lessons as a gift, and temporarily requiring a partner, I shared them with you. So, technically, you're using my steps to dance with someone else who has not earned the right to dance with the steps.
And that makes all the sense in the world.
Teaching one person steps learned under the auspices of another is tantamount to theft.
I was teaching the guy a few steps. I wasn't selling state secrets.
Dip.
Oh, I love this part with the fruit.
Norman, are you going to dance tonight?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
Great.
I don't think it's a very good idea.
I'm gonna go back up to the buffet. Would anyone else like some more turf?
No, thank you, Rita. Norman, don't you think you're...
No. No. My necklace, it's gone.
Well, if it's here, we'll find it.
I can't believe this.
Did you lose something?
Yes.
Miss McInerney misplaced her necklace. It's a small gold disc with a purple crystal bead.
Yeah.
When did you last see it?
Well, I wear it all the time. It means the world to me.
I'll check the dance floor.
I'm sure we'll find it, Miss McInerney. Norman, will you and Rita please check the buffet?
I have to find it.
So I believe
We need to search in small concentric circles.
I have to find it. I can't replace it.
I know.
It was the last gift my parents gave me before my...
Found it.
Oh, thank goodness.
To see with love. Mom and Dad.
to C, not S.
It's a family joke. When we still were a family. Thank you.
Oh, did you find it?
Jordan did.
Oh,
Would you like to join us?
I'd love to.
you know, Oliver was saying saying something really interesting about the word, turf. What was that again?
Just that it's an Old English word derived from the early Saxon.
That's right. But oddly enough, the word turf can be traced to the Latin through a corresponding translation of Old Frisian and Norse.
Not to mention parallel translation, High German, Zerf, also deriving from
Indo-European Sanskrit.
Wow. Two word nerds sitting at the same table at the postal ball. It's a Christmas miracle.
Thought you didn't believe in Christmas miracles, Ms. McInerney.
Valentine's Day miracles, Labor Day miracles. Guess you could say I'm just your basic bah humbug.
That's a shame. I was told that if anyone could pull off a Christmas miracle, it would be you and Oliver O'Toole's dead letter team.
We actually call ourselves the Postables. Well, I do, anyways.
Was there something that you needed us to do?
Another letter entered the system tonight as I was leaving. It was mailed this morning from a young girl in Wyoming.
Last minute letter to Santa Claus?
No. This one is a letter to God. Five Dark of Night awards.
One of them was my grandfather's. The other four we earned on a particularly difficult assignment.
Happy ending, I assume?
Very happy.
Would it bother anyone if I took my cummerbund off?
Make yourself comfortable, Norman. We may be here a while.
Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Nice leather-bound edition, too.
Haven't read it since high school. Every year I promise myself I'll read it again, but I never do. Looks like I'll have time this Christmas.
Anybody hungry?
Thank you. Did you make these?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Pretty amazing, huh?
I've never had anything like them. I like the Christmas stockings.
Oh, Rita made those. She makes all kinds of things at Christmas.
Yeah, my specialties are Advent wreaths, Christmas tacos, and Bayberry candles.
Christmas tacos.
It's just Navajo fry bread. I grew up in Albuquerque. My parents are flower children.
Cactus flower children, then.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
Maybe Oliver should take a look at that letter now.
Oh.
According to the letter, she is from Wyoming, but it was postmarked here in Denver. Entered the system this morning. Now, technically, it doesn't qualify for the Dear Santa program, but
it still deserves an answer.
she didn't leave much to go on.
Well, Oliver O'Toole can deliver a letter to anybody, anywhere.
Atypical envelope, not business size. Double weight linen, color is ecru. The paper inside, I'm guessing, is 3-hole, wide rule, school grade. Norman.
Handwriting confirms the writer is a young female, approximately 8. Instrument used is crayon.
Oh, that's not your typical Christmas stamp.
Yeah, it comes from an industrial-sized stamp roll, like a bank or a large company might use.
Or hospitals and clinics. This is a stamp honoring American nurses.
I think you're right. You'll see when you read it.
There's a drawing in this one.
Oh, very nice use of color.
Dear God, my mommy is really sick. The doctor doesn't know what's wrong. So we have to drive to Denver, Colorado, and take her to a big hospital. Daddy says there's a hotel next door with a swimming pool inside. But he says if mommy doesn't get well, we won't be home for Christmas. Please make my mommy get well so she can see me be a shepherd. I promised her I'd be one, and I can't break my promise to my mommy. Love, Hannah from Wyoming. P.S. Merry Christmas, and say happy birthday to Jesus. Postmark is today, from Denver. Mr. Marley, I believe you're right. This was mailed from a local hospital.
Please make my mommy get well so she can see me be a shepherd. Oh, I bet she was gonna be in a Christmas pageant in Wyoming.
There are a lot of sheep in Wyoming.
I hope her mom is okay.
See, this is my problem with Christmas miracles. Little kids ask for them, and we can't make them happen.
Hannah's not asking us to perform a miracle. She's asking God to.
Oh, then maybe we should let God answer the letter.
Well, I believe he did by entrusting the letter to us.
And we are probably the only people in the United States postal system that could help find Hannah.
And what about when we do? What difference will it make?
Well, perhaps if we identify the hospital, we can go there and find out.
That will take all night. Rita has a bus to catch in the morning.
That's okay. Buses leave to Albuquerque all the time. I could take a later one. My folks would understand.
Where are you going for Christmas?
I'm not going for Christmas. I'm just going to a spa in Arizona to be warm for 5 days.
Ms. McInerney, I believe we have plenty of help. If you feel you need to leave, then...
Right. Like I'm gonna let any of you touch my computer. I'll run a check on hospital admissions for women from Wyoming in the last 24 hours.
Okay, and I will check all hotels with indoor swimming pools next to a hospital.
And I will start calling ambulance companies in Wyoming.
I will dig up a new phone.
What can I do to help?
Do you have an indoor swimming pool?
Oliver,
Are you coming?
I accessed the admissions records of 3 out of the 4 major Denver hospitals, but there's no record of a woman being brought in from Wyoming.
What about Denver Mercy?
I don't know. I can't get into their system. I have tried everything, but they have a firewall like I've never seen. Maybe it's a sign.
That, what, we should give up? So you knew me better than that. And again, I thought I knew you better than...
Then what? Just say it.
I'm just a bit mystified. You've been cheerfully working without complaint for 6 weeks, day and night, answering thousands of children's letters to Santa Claus. So why are you so disturbed by one child's letter to God?
Because when a letter to Santa Claus gets answered, it's wrapped around something real. A doll, a bike, a puppy. But with God, who knows what the answer is? There's nothing to unwrap, nothing to hold, nothing to see. That's assuming he's even bothered to answer you at all.
Oh, hello, yes. I'm calling from the dead letter office of the U.S. Postal System regarding a little girl's letter who... Whoa, yeah, of course I'll hold.
Great. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
I think we got something.
Colorado Hospital transfer won't give me a name, but they did transfer a patient to Denver Mercy from Silver Bow, Wyoming in the last 24 hours.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Great. The Cherry Creek Welcome Inn has an indoor swimming pool, and it's right around the corner from the Denver Mercy Hospital.
I think we have our next move.
I'll get my coat.
I'll get my field kit.
Giving God a chance, Miss McInerney.
Giving you tech support, Mr. O'Toole.
If you're not on the patient's approved visitor list, then we don't let you upstairs. No exceptions.
This could be tough.
We are definitely not on anybody's visitor list.
We may actually qualify for somebody's best dress list.
Mr. Marley, you're a troubleshooter, correct?
That is the unofficial title?
Norman, do you have anything in there that sparkles or lights up?
Are you kidding me? It's Christmas. This baby's fully loaded.
Excuse me, Miss Hodges?
Name and room of the patient you're visiting, please.
I'm not a visitor. I'm looking for the Christmas carolers.
What Christmas carolers?
Ah, there you are, Mr. Marley.
Oh,
There they are.
We're here. We're here.
sorry we're late. We ran into a lot of lights.
Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies with angels. is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Is he all right?
He loves music.
There's a lady here from Wyoming. She has a little girl.
Not on this floor, but the only other patients in the hospital at Christmas are having babies. Maybe she's on maternity.
Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. Let heaven and nature sing. Let heaven and nature sing. Let heaven
and nature sing. Amen. That is just what I needed.
Oh my goodness, you're...
The post office guy. Well, look at you. You're all lit up.
We are actually trying to deliver our last Christmas letter. There's a little girl, Hannah, from Wyoming. We believe her mother was admitted here today.
They're here. Ambulance brought him in last night. Sweet little thing asked me for a stamp.
When they can't find her hollow trees, let's carry sticks.
Nurse's commemorative?
Well, that's the letter that came to us.
Poor thing's writing letters to Santa Claus, asking for help, I bet.
It was a letter to God, actually.
Good. Then she got her answer.
What do you mean?
Well, he sent all of you, didn't he?
Hey, Mommy.
Mr. Casey, there's some folks out here I think you should meet.
We just mailed this last night.
Well, letters like this tend to be expedited.
Especially around Christmas.
Would you mind if we ask your daughter a question? It's just a formality.
No, of course.
Hi, Hannah. My name's Rita. I work at the post office. I just wanted to make sure that you're the one that mailed this letter.
Yeah. You have an owl on your purse.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because I love owls. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Mr. Casey, we were very sorry to hear your wife was unwell.
We thought it was the flu. And she just got worse and worse. And nobody could figure it out. Our doctor finally said we better get Amy down here to a big city hospital.
Do you mind if I ask about the baby?
It's a boy. He's not due for a month, and they don't want to deliver early if they don't have to, because they.
Mr. Casey, do you have any family here in Denver?
I work for a mineral company in Texas and got transferred to Wyoming last month. First thing we did was look for a church. It's a good way to meet folks. And we found one that's having a nativity pageant on Christmas Eve.
And Hannah was going to be a shepherd.
That's all she's ever wanted for Christmas.
Well, there must be a church pageant nearby that would be happy to include her.
I can look one up.
Thank you. The way things are going, we should probably stay close. I want to make sure that Hannah spends as much time with her mom as she can. Just in case.
Of course. There must be a way that we could do both. Once a child loses hope at Christmas, it's hard to get it back.
What if we bring the Christmas pageant to Hannah?
And then the owl flew right over my head and it said, "Who, who?" I said, "Me, that's who." And all the other kids in school were pretty shocked because I was always really quiet in school. But there I was, talking to an owl, and it was talking right back to me. And then my teacher said that owls are so wise, they only talk to interesting people who wear glasses.
Did you make him your pet?
No. No, he needed to fly away and keep being an owl. And I never saw another owl again.
Oh. Well, that's too bad.
Yeah. But that's why I always carry around something to remind me that, well, even if you don't know it, there's always somebody out there flying around that thinks you're special. Where are we gonna get cattle and camels on Christmas Eve?
We don't need camels. We just need the basics. You know, Mary, Joseph, Angel, wise men, etc.
Can I be Joseph? I've always wanted to be Joseph.
I suggest we go home, get some sleep, meet at the mailbox grill in the morning, make a plan.
How about 11?
I thought you had a plane at noon. What happened to Bah Humbug?
Well, Hannah wrote a letter to God, and I know who's not going to answer it. So it's up to us. Rita, when's the last plane to Tucson on Christmas Eve?
Arizona Airways, leaving at 9:55, with a connection in Phoenix, arrives at 2 a.m.
Rita has a photographic memory.
Oliver, if you're headed back to the DLO after this, something I'd like to discuss with you in private. I have not had one of these in decades.
I find certain comfort in things of the past, things of quality.
Something to be said for that. How long have you been married?
The wedding was 3 years ago. Being married is another story.
Always is.
We were visiting the National Postal Museum in Washington. She knew how much that meant to me. So her walking out on me there had a certain sting to it.
Where is she now?
Paris. I wrote her a letter a while back. Never got an answer.
Nothing? It sounds like you got your answer.
I guess. That first Christmas was hard. But this second Christmas makes it
real. So, just you and Charles Dickens for Christmas this year?
To the ghost of Christmas past.
Speaking of which, reminds me of what I want to talk to you about. I've been carrying this letter for a long time. It's another letter to God.
Dear God, I miss my daddy. Please make him want to come back home. I just want to have a happy family again. These are the hard ones.
But I've enclosed the answer with it. I think you're the one to deliver it.
Well, there's a 7 and a 0 in the return address, and the last 3 letters of the street name are OMA Place.
Perhaps Miss McInerney's computer can look
Oh, no, it's no problem. Okay, let's see. There are 2 streets in the Arvada area with numbers higher than 7,000, and the last 3 letters of OMA. Tacoma and Acoma. But one of them's a commercial district, so it's gotta be Tacoma. And Tacoma Place is a cul-de-sac, so you'll probably only have about, well, 10 houses to try. See, that wasn't that hard.
Well, the hardest part will be ringing the right doorbell and seeing the look on that little boy or girl's face when they open the door and realize it's only me.
Do you want us to come with you?
Oh, no. No, I can take it from here. Besides, you have a Christmas pageant to...
Oh.
Norman, what have you done with the sourdough?
Oh, well, look, this is my "O Come All Ye Faithful" pose. And this is my "Away in a Manger."
Show her your joy to the world.
That's so great. Okay, what can I do?
Okay, so Mary is over here holding baby this, and I here. Manger will be in the middle. Oliver, you'll narrate from stable right. The wise men are there. The shepherd is over there. And Shane, you will be over here above the stable.
I'm sorry, I'm what?
You're the angel.
No. I'm helping Jordan design set. I'm no angel.
A very provocative thought, Miss McInerney, but we must all do our part.
What about him?
Sorry. Have big plans for Christmas Eve.
Then it falls on you to be our heavenly messenger, Miss McInerney, unless, of course, you feel you may be better suited to the role of the Virgin Mary.
Okay, I'm an angel. No halos.
Okay, so Norman and I will work on props and costumes, and Jordan, you can help Shane build the stable.
Okay, here are your scripts.
Let Heaven and Nature Sing, a pageant of Christmas by Oliver O'Toole.
It's the best I could do on short notice.
Okay, now all we need to do is everyone needs to learn their lines. Oh, and Shane, you can rehearse with Hannah.
But she likes you and your owls.
Yeah, but it's just that Norman and I still have to find stars, gold, frankincense, myrrh.
Okay. It's 11:53 now. We all meet back at the DLO at 4. Synchronize your watches for Operation Bethlehem.
Okay, here.
I have a last Christmas letter to deliver, but I should be able to make it back in time.
No rest for the postal,
All right, everyone, let's deck the halls.
He is so good at this.
So I will be seeing you and Miss McInerney later, then?
I hope so. I noticed that you call Rita, but you call Shane Miss McInerney?
Yes, well, started as an office formality, but just continued. Don't know exactly why I do that.
I think you do. She's a very special lady.
Yes, she is. Well, it's almost noon. I have one last letter to deliver.
That's right. No leftovers on Christmas Eve.
Jordan, you coming?
What?
Merry Christmas. And well, since it is Christmas, I am going to give you a choice. can either do the right thing, or you can try and get by me. Ma'am, may I help you?
Oh, thank you. I'm looking for some sort of post office restaurant.
Oh, the mailbox girl. Yes, you passed it. It's just back there.
Oliver O'Toole. Is that you?
Yes.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. It's me, your old Sunday school teacher.
Mrs. Genzinger. Oh, my goodness.
Oliver, dear, you've grown. Well, I got lost, and they're going to be here any minute. I'll have to arrange the table centerpiece.
Reserved for St. Clarissa's Auxiliary.
Well, we always have our Christmas party every year at the church. But this year, Betty Jensen insisted on being fancy. She insisted on helping with the decorations, too. But where is she now?
I don't know.
Well, she's dead, actually. Keeled over at Thanksgiving. And we couldn't get our deposit back, so here we are.
I have a few minutes. I can help you, if you'd like.
God love you, Oliver. You always were such a good little helper. Help me off with my coat and we'll just get started with all this.
Okay, sandals, sheets, scarves.
Oh, we can find all that in unclaimed fabrics and materials.
Oh, great. We can get hay from the feed store. I have an old pencil box that I can make into gold. Now all we need is frankincense and myrrh. Wait, what's myrrh? Wait, what's frankincense?
Oh, found it.
Coffee, anyone?
Sure.
Oh, I've called every church in town, and everybody's using their own stables and mangers for their own pageants.
Well, we'll just have to improvise then.
Oliver would know what to do. I cannot believe that he is off delivering another letter.
Well, it's not just another letter. The child that wrote it wants their dad to come home for Christmas.
And somebody actually tried to answer a letter like that?
You sound angry.
Well, of course I am, because I know how... My father left us the Sunday night before Christmas. My mom never saw it coming. I remember sitting under the Christmas tree and looking at all the presents with his name on them and realizing that they were never going to be opened.
So that's where the joy went.
Right out the door with my dad. What is it about you? How do you get me to talk about this stuff?
I didn't. I think you were just ready.
I've got to get to the hospital. Are those what I think those are?
No.
Now, stick the candle into the styrofoam, like so, yes. And then we'll put some berries in there. Very nice, Oliver. You were always so good at following directions.
Thank you.
You were the cutest thing in Sunday school. I remember how you loved being the narrator for the Christmas pageant every year.
Well, some things never change.
But one year, you were out of town at Christmas, weren't you? I mean, you were about 6 or 7?
8.
Mm-hmm. You went to Portland.
Seattle, an island nearby, actually.
And you were very upset about something.
I was afraid there would be no Christmas trees in Washington.
But you came back, all bubbly and happy in January, and announced to the class that not only were there Christmas trees, but there were angels, too.
We'd gone up to say goodbye to my grandfather. It was going to be his last Christmas. On Christmas Eve, everyone started crying. And I was so scared, I just ran out of the cottage down to the beach, and there was a very nice man there decorating a little twisted evergreen growing out of a rock, somehow, right there by the shore. He saw I was crying, so he let me help him decorate the tree. We decorated it with leaves, shells, anything we could find. I remember thinking, what a beautiful little twisted tree that was.
And you thought he was an angel?
He certainly seemed like one that day. Of course, anything seems miraculous when you're 8.
A Christmas tree growing out of a rock. That sounds miraculous to me. And I'm 78.
Funny, I think about that tree from time to time. Just out there, alone in the wind, holding onto that rock, just trying to survive.
Or maybe the rock was holding on to it.
Oh, hey, Oliver. What are you doing here?
Oh, I got a bit of a late start. Has there been a sea change in the story of Christmas?
No, we just realized we were a little short on wise men, so we thought it was prudent to have a backup wise thing. Guess what his name is?
Wouldn't know where to begin, Norman.
Well, there's Melchior, Caspar.
Yes.
This is Bertazar.
I didn't see that coming. Well. So, how are things with the pageant?
Jordan is working on the stable, and Shane is rehearsing with Hannah.
Oh, you know what? I might even have time to whip up another batch of cookies for refreshments.
Oh, yay!
So everything's under control?
Absolutely.
Carry on, I guess.
See you at 4.
Now, when it's your turn, I will nod, and you will say...
I can't remember.
That's okay. Come, let us go unto Bethlehem.
Come, let us go on to Bethlehem.
And see that of which the angel has told us.
And see which of the angel... What?
You just say it your way.
Let's go see the baby.
That's great. And then you will walk down the aisle, and you'll stand next to Mary and Joseph. And that's when you look down and you see the baby, and then you kneel.
Like this?
Just like that.
Look, Mommy, I'm a shepherd.
And then they'll sing, and you can sing too, but you stay down on the ground.
Hannah, sweetheart, why don't you go outside with Shane?
What's happening? Mommy!
Oh, dashing through the snow.
Merry Christmas.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I know you.
I'm sorry, have we met?
You delivered a letter to my house last month.
Mr. Shanahan, yes, I remember that letter.
Yeah, from my girlfriend. It got lost in the mail, and you found it like 6 months later.
Oh, yes, very good.
Well, not so good. By the time her letter showed up, I'd gotten married to somebody else, and my wife was not so happy.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Or congratulations.
Hey, forget about it. If it would have come any earlier, I could be married to the wrong woman right now.
Yes.
So thanks.
You're quite welcome.
Hey, could you do me a favor?
Actually, I was just on my way.
Just take a second. I gotta stand here for another couple hours, and the store that has the earrings she wants for Christmas closes in a few minutes. Could you just...
the thing is,
it would really mean the world to her.
Of course. Happy to help. Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Talking about the jingle, jingle bells, jingle.
Thank you so much.
Jingle, jangle, jingle.
Dr. Nichols, oncology. Dr. Nichols, Portugal House.
Can I sit on your lap?
Sure. You have very pretty hair.
So do you. I like your necklace.
Thank you. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. What's your favorite thing?
My mommy and daddy.
Hello?
Hello?
Miss McInerney, I'm...
In the DLO?
Oliver. They've taken Amy to surgery. She's losing the baby. And they're losing her. Oliver, please just come.
I'm on my way.
It's called HELP syndrome. Something about elevated livers and low platelets. And they didn't catch it at first because her blood pressure should have been up too, but it wasn't.
So they're trying to stabilize her, and then they'll deliver the baby.
It's the only way to save them now. And even then, there's no guarantee that both of them will make it.
Mr. Casey, I am so sorry. Perhaps it's best if we postpone the pageant until...
No. It's more important than ever now. Hannah's gonna need something happy to remember about today.
Then we will make it unforgettable. Any news?
Still in surgery. Funny, isn't it? You never know what the day will bring.
Funny. I had to do something that really mattered today. And I couldn't get a block past the mailbox grill.
Do you know the legend of the fourth wise man?
No.
Well, the story goes there were originally 4, not 3 wise men from the east, but the 4th guy got a late start because he stopped to help a lost traveler on the road to Bethlehem. And when he got there, Mary and Joseph had taken the baby to Egypt to flee King Herod. So the 4th wise man headed for Egypt. But he stopped to help another man on the road and didn't get there until the family had left for Nazareth. Seemed he was always one step behind this Messiah he was trying to meet because he kept stopping to help someone else.
Did he ever catch up?
In Jerusalem. At the cross. Only to realize that he had already met the Master in the faces of all the people that he'd helped along the way.
If you have done it for the least of these, you have done it for for me.
You'll deliver it when it's time.
But not before Christmas Eve.
You are so kind to everyone else, Oliver, but you are awfully hard on yourself. So you've had a tough Christmas this year. But you're not going to get through it by delivering every letter in the bin before midnight. That letter will get where it needs to go. And in the meantime, stop and smell the poinsettias, why don't you?
Poinsettias have no fragrance. But, please, go on.
You may feel alone again this year, Oliver. But you know you're not. You never are, no matter what you've lost. Christmas is an opportunity to remember that love came down to find you right here, where you are, with or without a perfect delivery record or a perfect marriage. And it happens year after year. In a hospital lobby or post office, in the woods or on a mountaintop, or on a rock by a tree at the beach.
You're not from the post office.
I never said I was.
Pageant starts in 15 minutes. We only got 2 wise people, and Shane still won't wear a halo.
Christmas is a gift, Oliver. But it's your choice to accept it. But I have to go now. They're expecting me home for Christmas. You take good care of that little letter writer.
Okay, now just remember what we practiced.
I think I'm scared.
Why, sweetheart? We're gonna have such a good time.
I've never been in a show without Mommy before.
Hannah, I know how hard it is to do something all by yourself for the first time, but you're not alone. Maybe your mommy won't be out there in the audience today, but I promise you that she'll be right where you need her to be. Right here. Right where she always is.
Okay. I found a shepherd's crook. I borrowed it from the rehab center.
It's perfect.
It is, isn't it?
Now where's the sheep?
Sorry.
I'm gonna come. Where you going, Angel?
Nowhere. I have a favor to ask you. I need to borrow your sheepskin for about an hour.
Look, if you want to buy it, you can buy it. But I can't wait around for an hour waiting to get it back when I could be out on the fair.
How much?
$50.
Oh, come on!
236, you're out there for a DIA run from U Hills?
Now that's a $60 fare. Price just went up.
236.
Okay, I'll get my purse.
Hey, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's now or never. I gotta go.
Okay. How about a trade?
Miss McInerney, we were worried about you.
Oh, I had a last-minute wardrobe challenge.
Ah, yes. Well, you do look very, celestial. But, did you lose your necklace again?
No, I know exactly where it is, and I have about 5 minutes to get a sheet. What's that?
Oh, this is the letter I tried to deliver today.
You didn't? But you always do.
Yes. Well, not this time. What's most important right now is that somewhere out there tonight, there is a fatherless child waiting for an answer to this, who's thinking that maybe God doesn't care, or that maybe God doesn't exist at all. But I have the answer right here in my hand. I just ran out of time.
I'm sorry, Oliver.
It just breaks my heart. What happens to the spirit of a child who's been hurt like that?
Well, I'll tell you. She cries for about 6 months. And then after about a year, she stops looking out the window every time a car pulls up. And her heart kind of freezes, and if she's not careful, she turns into kind of a Scrooge and rejects God and Christmas and
Goes around saying bah humbug.
yeah.
Miss McInerney, when you were a little girl, where did you live?
Alexandria, Virginia, why?
And your address?
707 Terracoma Place. Look, I have a sheep that I have to get.
And the inscription on your necklace, it reads, "To see with love, Mom and Dad." It doesn't say to S.
Yes, because my folks always called me Crackers, because I love to eat saltines. What is this about? I've got to get... Dear God, I miss my daddy. Please make him want to come back home.
I just want to have a happy family again. Love, Crackers.
Where did you get that?
It was lost in the mail for years, apparently. Jordan has been trying to deliver it for a while.
This is some kind of joke.
No. I think this is some kind of miracle.
Don't.
That's why you don't celebrate Christmas anymore, isn't it? You wrote a letter to God. You never got an answer.
An answer. And you think that if it hadn't been lost in the mail, that I would have gotten a letter back from heaven explaining why my family had been ripped apart and making everything okay?
Do you think any letter you would have received from anyone back then could have made everything okay? Ms. McInerney, the answer in here has found you. And maybe now you're ready to read it. Maybe I'm the one who was supposed to deliver it, to make sure you do.
It's too late. I should have written to Santa and asked for a puppy.
No, wait. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Forget it.
Shane!
What did you
you just call me?
Made you stop, didn't it? Listen to me. We have all lost something or someone that we love in this world. And someone else's happy Christmas can make it hurt all over again if we don't let Christmas do what it was meant to do. You asked God for a happy family. You have one. Embrace it. You have a sweet friend for a sister who loves owls and bakes the worst cookies this side of heaven. And you have a dear, shy little guy for a brother who thinks this world is amazing and would walk across hot coals to find something new and beautiful in it if you asked him to do it. And then there's me. This odd fellow who loves words and books and things from the past and has spent his life trying to find a future with someone in it to share it with. I haven't been very successful at that yet. I'm not perfect, but through it all, I have learned how to hold firm in a storm, not by holding on to whatever I can find for as long as I can, but by trusting that the one thing that matters in this world will never let go of me. And Shane, that's what perfect love is. Perfect love casts out all that pain, all that fear, and replaces it with hope. And hope is what you were asking for in that letter. And every Christmas since, hope is what you have been given. Don't you see it? It's right here for you. Think you're ready to be an angel now?
Gonna have to wear that stupid halo now, I guess.
Do you want to read the letter?
Toss it. I already got my answer.
Having ourselves a snow globe Christmas. Let's take a walk outside.
Fresh cookies right from the oven.
And later on,
Oh, good. Cheese and spinach.
let's have ourselves a snow globe Christmas. Whether it's green and white.
Norman, there's something I want you to do.
Maybe after another cookie. We're here.
Wait, Norman. I want you to, I want you to tell me the truth. You don't really like my cookies, do you?
Well, not the eating part.
Thank you. Thank you for just being honest with me. I would rather you never ate another cookie again than felt you had to lie to me. Ever.
Oh, good. I was running out of ways not to lie.
Whew, well, I feel better, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should get ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't find any frankincense, but the gift shop had some very nice bath salts.
It's so nice of you stepping in like this at the last minute.
I am thrilled. Oh, it feels so good to be in a Christmas pageant with you again.
Okay, everybody, are we ready?
Okay. Yeah, ready.
Where's Shane?
I'm here.
Okay, innkeeper?
Here.
Shepherds?
Here.
Sheep? There. So I know that we all had to do a little bit of improvising today, but I think the most important thing is, I'm sorry, I keep feeling like we're forgetting something.
Oh my goodness. What?
Oh my goodness.
We were so busy. We forgot.
We forgot the most important thing.
Good news! I got good news!
Really?
Well, I think we're ready now.
A Christmas pageant will begin in the main lobby in 5 minutes.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
And an angel of the Lord suddenly stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terribly afraid.
Fear not. Fear not, for I bring you tidings of great joy. For unto you this day is born in the city of David a Savior, and his name shall be called Jesus. And you will find the baby in a stable, wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger.
And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly hosts, praising God and singing,
Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace and goodwill towards men and women and children and everyone.
Oh, come, let us go to Bethlehem and see baby Jesus.
and don't forget, stay in the middle lane and don't leave your brights on or you'll get pulled over between here and Santa Fe. There's plenty of gas. And you should be home for Christmas dinner.
Thank you, Oliver. I promise you I'll be so careful.
You sure you'll be all right?
Fine. I will make my way home or get a ride with someone after I clean up. The bear may have to stay a day or two.
Just make sure he gets home before New Year's. He's a party animal.
That was a terrible joke.
I know. I would hate to lose him, though. He's family. It was a wonderful day, Oliver. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
I hope you enjoy your spa. Ms. McInerney.
I will see you next week, Mr. O'Toole. Better pack my halo.
Rita, look.
What?
An owl.
Where?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh my gosh. I see it. Oh, it's so beautiful.
You're right. It is pretty special.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Do you realize what just happened, Norman?
Yeah, we bumped heads.
Yeah, just like that day 4 years ago.
Today.
You remember?
I had a bruise on my forehead for days.
Me too. Right here. I never wanted it to go away.
Are you okay? I should finish packing up the car.
What was that?
Bang.
Bang. Oh. Bang.
Oh, and it was so much better than mistletoe.
Merry Christmas, Oliver.
Merry Christmas, Norman, Rita, Ms. McInerney.
Come, let us go on to Bethlehem.
I brought my tree down to the shore, the garland and the silver star, to find my peace and grieve no more, to heal this place inside my heart. On every branch I laid some bread, and hungry birds fill up the sky. They rang like bells around my head. They sang my spirit back to life. One tiny child can change the world. One shining light can show the way beyond these tears for what I've lost. There's still my joy. There's still my joy for Christmas Day. There's still my joy for Christmas Day.
Did you miss the plane?
We missed you. I can't wait to hear this story.
First things first, Miss McInerney. Rita, just follow me, please.
Norman, put that yoo-hoo down and obey me.
Okay.
Hand. Put your hand here. I'm gonna lead with this foot. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Very nice, Rita. Nice posture.
Thank you. Don't look down. Agree to me and let the music tell you where to go.
I'd like to tell the music where to go.
Relax, Norman. You're gonna like this. Here you go. You're doing it.
And
Hello.
Oh, no, don't stop. You're doing great.
Finally have my very own. Thank you.
Oh. Well, I didn't do that, Norman. Well, and I know Shane didn't.
Well, whoever it was, I guess they wanted it to seem like a real family lived here.
A family does.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Norman.
I have to say, I never expected to be spending Christmas Eve like this.
Well, it's a Christmas miracle.
I know you're just saying that. You don't believe in me, do you?
No. No, not yet. Is that? How did you?
Took a taxi home.